Hey, good morning, folks. We're up here. It's July 1st, about 7:30. A little early for a bee inspection. I like to do a midday, but I've got some other stuff to do. It's already muggy. It's already warm. Um, so, and I just licked my fingers. I thought they were sticky from sugar water. It was creosote from my smoker. That was disgusting. But what we're going to do this morning is, a couple weeks ago, I started feeding the bee sugar water again. And again, just to remind everyone, this is my first year beekeeping. I've wanted to do it for a long time. I have read a lot, but nothing beats first-hand experience. So I took what I think was a mistake. I took the sugar water away, thinking there's plenty of pollen out there for them and nectar to gather. So I took it away, and then I noticed they weren't building comb very much. I was like, So did some more reading, did some more watching other YouTube videos, got back into my Beekeepers 101 book. I think it was Beekeeping for Dummies, and another one I've been reading, doesn't matter. And they said to give them sugar water again, and that helps the young bees produce wax, the 2 to 3 week old bees. So that's what I did. So I had my top feeder on while I was on vacation. I didn't like that because it's warm out here, and I noticed there was some mold growing in the sugar water, so that's not good. So I took that off, thinking it's just too warm for that long of a duration. So every day I've been coming up, and all I do is I make my sugar water at home. Just got sugar water in my hand, and then I'll just switch the lids out. I'll take the lid off this one, and I'll put it on the new one, and then I'll just walk over and put it in place. I think I've shown you that before, so I don't need to show you that again. And we just go from there. But today we're going to do a full inspection, and I added that top brood box, and I'm hoping they're up there building. I think they are, and I want to see how well down below the lower brood box has been built up. So hoping for some good results today. We'll see. I'll get the smoker going. I'll get you guys and gals set up over there, and we'll get going. See you in a bit. I just gave them their sugar water up front there, trying to see which way the wind's blowing. It's really not. It looks like it's getting ready to storm, so this may not be as deep of an inspection as I would like, because I want to get it done before the rain comes. Nothing up here. Oh yeah, we got bees up top. That's good. So nothing on the outside frames, which I would expect. Let's just take one out. That smoke's now in your face. Sorry. Let me set it down here, so I think we'll be okay without it for a while. No. Oh wow. Okay. Nice. Again, this is the top brood box. They got some nectar in there already. Might be sugar water. A lot of young bees. They got some wonky comb there. We'll take care of that somehow. Not sure why they did that. So that's good. Let's see what this one looks like. A little wonky comb, but no, they're building it out, obviously. You can see. That's good. Got some wonky comb down there. That's messing with my alignment. Let's check this one out. A lot of young bees. I like that, which are the ones that build the comb. So obviously they'll be up here working. I am sweating profusely in this case. Whew. Okay, so it looks like they've got 3 or 4 that they're working on. So I'll put that one back in this side. I like to rotate them. Seems to help them build. So they are on top. That's what I wanted to see today. That's good. Let's take a look down below. Make sure everything looks good down there. Okay. We got some wonky comb again. Get down, ladies. Now we got one that wants to be aggressive. Not really, but no, get off there. I don't want to hurt you. I like to scrape that comb off the top. It just makes a mess. I got a little jar here, I put it in. Let's see how many frames they got down here. I'd like to see at least 8, or 7 or so. That'd be nice. Okay, that first frame, nothing. Which is to be expected. We'll rotate it. Oh, they're starting to build on this. I gotta see which way I'm pointing here. They're starting to build on this second to last one. That's good to see. Oh, that's heavy. Heavy usually means nectar. Yeah, they got honey stored. This is all honey. As you can see, some of it's capped off at the top. So I won't find the queen on here. She doesn't feed herself. She gets fed, so she won't be anywhere near the honey. She's not laying eggs, so. I'm not necessarily looking for the queen. I don't know why they seem to have built more this way than this way. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the center, then like nothing this way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start rotating them 1 frame at a time during inspections, just to get them moving. I'd like to see, whoops, good job, Lou. Nothing on this side. That's the frame I just took out and put back in. What a dummy. I was like, well, that's a weird one. Let's leave that one there. Let's check this one out. There we've got some brood. Little honey, looking for the queen. It's getting awfully dark. I'm worried about rain coming. Get off there. Not the greatest of brood patterns, but it's hard to tell if they've already, you know, some of them have hatched. I see larvae and everything. You got honey on the outside, capped over. Not seeing my queen. Again, I'm sure she's here. I see. But that brood pattern, just, what do you guys think? It's not the greatest. You think? I don't know why that is. It could be a couple reasons. Although I do see larvae in there, so can't really complain about that. It's getting a little windy up here now, so this could be fun trying to get this done. And not squish bees at the same time. Let's see what this one looks like. A little better, but what is that on the bottom down there? Oh, just wonky comb. Thought it was a queen cell, but it's not. I see pollen bread or bee bread. I see honey on the corners again. Everything's looking good. I'm not, like I said, I'm not super impressed with her laying pattern, but that could just be me not knowing what I'm looking for. But I think I'm right. It just doesn't look great. It's not horrible, but it's not great. There's some drone cells. If you look there in the middle, the bigger ones are drone cells. The bees were covering them up. They're upper middle. They raise up a little more. They've got nectar stored. So it's hard to see when your eyes are filled with sweat. I will say that. All right, girls, I'm closing it up. Get out of the way. Hey, get out of the way, girls. Got a bee right where my finger wants to go. And I don't want that. Again, same thing. That's a fairly new pattern there. There you go with the honey on the outside in the arch of everything looks good. Okay. There's nothing else. There's a little bit of build out over here, but that's just, they're starting. So they are building more. I need to get them back down in the bottom here building. I'm hoping by rotating this a little bit, I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a second. As soon as I get these. Okay, so what I did, I took this frame from the right side and I added it to the left side. That means there's an empty one in the middle now. And I'm hoping that they will not like that, and they'll start building those center ones again. We're going to put the top one back on and call this project done. So the real process here, or the real reason I was inspecting, was I wanted to make sure that my bees were building comb. And as we can tell from the top here, they definitely are. They've added a lot more than what they had before. And all we're doing, I don't expect any honey off of this hive, right? Why would you do that? Right now, this year, but I'm building their numbers up and getting them strong to hopefully survive winter. And then we can start next year fresh and make our honey next year. That is the plan anyways. And I've got sweat actually dripping on my mask. And I'm really happy with how gentle this hive is. I mean, I fill that smoker up every time with wood chips, and I never use it much. I use it more just to get them out of the way than anything else. A really gentle hive, which is really nice. Not aggressive at all. The only time I felt any kind of aggression, and even then it was minor, excuse me. Again, the only time I felt any kind of aggression was whenever I was changing out their sugar water. And that was because, man, I'm just sweating. And here comes the smoke from the. It took me forever to get this thing going today, and now it's just crazy smoking. But like I was saying, the only time I felt any kind of aggression was I came up one day and I pulled the sugar water jar out. You can see that down there, you know, right there. And I pulled it out, had no issues. I pulled it right out, went over, switched the lids, came back, put it in, no problem. The next day I came up and did the same thing. I didn't have my suit on. I thought I'll just switch this out real quick. And I pulled that sugar water out, and the tray came with it. Well, with the tray came probably 30, 40 bees, and about half of those decided to follow me all the way over to where I was changing out the sugar water. So I had one stuck in my hair. I had one that kept hitting me in the forehead. You know, I didn't get stung. I wasn't swatting. I just kind of walked further and further away, and finally they left me alone. But that was a dumb move on my part. I pulled that out, and the whole tray came with me, and I just disturbed about 40 bees all at once. And I didn't disturb them nicely. I disturbed them by shaking up everything. It's kind of like someone coming to you when you're dead asleep, or if you're working and shaking you. You're gonna be scared, right? You're gonna jump. Well, that's what I did to them. So far this hive has been really gentle. I hardly even use my smoker, like I was saying, but man, sorry gang, I'm really sweating. No, I'm happy. The bees are building, they're moving. I think what I might do next time is take and instead of moving the whole bottom brood frames to the right, I think I might just take an empty and put it right in the middle. They used to say that hurts your bees. I don't think it does. They don't like that in the middle, so they're going to build it up quick and first and take care of it. That's what I want. I want that bottom brood almost filled, and then they can go back up to the top and work on that. So I'll keep you updated, see how it goes. Again, I'm learning, right, with some of you, and some of you more seasoned beekeepers give me ideas that you think might happen or might work for me. I'm all for it. So I better shut up and stop talking before this rain hits. I'd like to go down and cut some firewood today, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm done. Talk to y'all later. Bye.